Good morning, welcome back to my channel. It is bright and early. I'm up with the babies who are doing some kicks about and I am getting ready for the day. I'm really excited to film this video. Today it's a day in the life, but a little bit different. It's a work day in the life as a twin mum. I want to bring you along and show you what I do for work, what a work day looks like now that I have Revie and Rue. I'm a little bit nervous to film this video because there's so many double standards when it comes to being a mum and working and whether or not you should be just focused on one or the other. It's so crazy to me how people put this pressure on others, and I want to show you how I go about trying my best to balance both aspects of my life. Number one priority is my babies. If you're new here, by the way, hi, my name's Elle. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I have twins, Revie and Rue. They are almost 4 months old. They'll be 4 months old at the end of this week. And I also have my own businesses. I'm self-employed. So juggling both being a mum and I'm a first-time mum as well as my work is something that I'm still getting a handle for. I mean, the babies are 4 months old, but I wanted to film this video just to be really honest and upfront and hopefully help others out there who maybe you're trying to figure out how you can also balance both aspects to your life. I figured let's hang out today. I'll show you what a day looks like and yeah, we'll just take it from there. I got up this morning with the babies. In the mornings, Dave goes to the gym or sleeps in. We kind of, both of us like give each other little micro breaks throughout the day, but he finds it quite hard in the mornings to get up. He has something called Gilbert syndrome, which makes you incredibly tired, and you feel tiredness more extreme than other people. So it's really important that he rests whenever we get a chance. And in the mornings, there's not a lot he can do because it's just really feeding and changing, which he's amazing at, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's not something that like we need both hands on deck. Through the night, I feed them as well. So when we wake up in the morning, it depends who's hungry, if they'll eat, because they've been feeding since, I think we woke up at 5 and I breastfed him then. So I breastfed him at 5 and he went back to sleep. And then he got up at 20 to 7, which is not so bad when our wake up is ideally 7. So very soon, the baby's gonna go down for their first nap of the day, ideally in like an hour's time. I'm gonna make myself a coffee and just kind of try to like zhuzh the place up a little bit. Today, I have some help with the babies, which is very exciting because today is a work day. When the babies first came home from the hospital, I was like, that's fine, I could 100% just work and look after them and it'll be fine, I'll work when they nap. Okay. Well, number one, in an ideal world, the babies would both nap at exactly the same time. They would have the exact same amount of nap time. This isn't an ideal world. I just got my ice roller out from the freezer. This is a Skinny Confidential Hot Mess ice roller, and honestly, today is one of those days where this feels really, really good. As I was saying, the babies just do not adhere to the same schedule. In an ideal world, they would. They would both sleep at the same time, wake up at the same time, and you could just plan your day accordingly. But spoiler, babies don't do that. They march to the beat of their own drum, which is amazing and great, but really difficult if you're trying to get things done, especially with two, because you just have that added level of uncertainty. You get one down for a nap, amazing, but the other one doesn't, or it's just, yeah. Today is a day where we're having some help, and by help, we have a nanny, just part-time throughout the week, and I haven't really talked about our nanny on Instagram, because again, like, you just don't know, like, sometimes people are really encouraging and supportive, and other times people say really hurtful, unnecessary things, and they say those things without really knowing the full story, which yeah, it's why I really enjoy making YouTube videos, because the videos you get to kind of show more, not everything, because it still is just this little snapshot of your life, but you get to show more, which I really enjoy. So thank you so much for being here. Before the nanny gets here though, I'm gonna make myself a coffee, and then once our nanny arrives, I am going to jump in the shower, get ready, and if I'm having a day where like I need to go out to like a meeting or something like that, then I'll wear like normal clothes, but I'll just put on, I think, comfy clothes that I can still pump and feed the twins easy. I work, let me show you really quickly. This here is our at-home office. I'll leave a link in the description box below with the remodel of this used to be just Dave's little office, and now we've made it into a joint. So Dave, when he works from home, he works here, and then I work there. I'm so lucky he works from home really frequently now, post-COVID. And it's really nice being in this office here because I'm still at home, so I'm still able to pop out of the office whenever I need to breastfeed the babies, to help out like if needed, but our nanny like definitely doesn't need my help. She's all over it. But it just does make me feel better being close, and I'm very, very fortunate to be in a position where I can work from home and yeah, be around. So this is what we decided to do, was to set this up as our little workstation. Me here, Dave there, and that way we can be around, be close by. But since I've got like 10 minutes before our nanny will be here, I'm just gonna open up the blinds and yeah, start the week. We're gonna start the working week, guys. Are we excited? Rivy's excited. Yay, Rivy, go! Yay! Coffee is finally done. That took me so much longer to make this coffee than I anticipated. Our lovely nanny is here. She's with the babies at the moment, and I'm gonna make myself some breakfast, take this coffee, head into the office, also make sure I've got water. I'm dressed for the day. I make sure that I wear something that is breastfeeding and pumping friendly. So this is just a feeding tank from Kmart, which is so handy. And then I've got my feeding bra underneath and a zip up hoodie over top. A lot of the time I just wear like a comfy robe and just my feeding bra and high-waisted pants, but then other times, you know, you like to wear kind of comfy clothes that are semi kind of normal clothes instead of just walking around wearing stuff that feels like pajamas. I feel like it'll help me work a little bit more efficiently. So okay, breakfast today. I'm gonna make something a little bit different. I was sent this keto porridge mixture from Justine's, which is so nice of them. So I'm gonna make Dave and I some of this porridge to try. Looks like it's super easy. You just use the porridge mix and then either water or milk, heat it up in the microwave, and should be good to go. This cool play station that's been set up for the babies. How cool, Charlie. I've got my breakfast. I made this keto porridge and got my drinks situated, got my iced coffee, my water bottle. Now it's time to put together my to-do list for the week. This diary here is my little everything. It tells me exactly what I'm doing. I have to write everything down these days because otherwise I forget. So on a Monday, I like to kind of put everything on paper, what I'd like to achieve today and also for the week as well. And then I can kind of allocate the tasks to the different days depending on what is due when. And I have 3 different things that I'm juggling. So I have my stuff that I do for Elle herself, which is my Instagram account, and also my YouTube account. If you aren't following me on Instagram, make sure you come over and say hi because I post there every single day. But I make sure that I'm on top of all the jobs that I have to do for that. So that's either recipes that I want to share, or if I'm working with a brand and I need to post something at a certain time, or I need to create content for a brand ahead of time to send it to them for them to approve it. So that's the stuff that I do with Elle herself, and also like replying to DMs, that kind of thing. Then I have Welle Club, which is my healthy lifestyle and recipe app. And with Welle Club, I need to be uploading new recipes, checking recipes that we have coming up, photographing recipes, coming up with ideas for new recipes in the future, replying to any member comments, and then also I have a couple of people who work with Welle Club as part of my team. We've got a small team, but they're awesome, and so I need to check in with them, see if they need anything, how they're going. That's kind of what I need to do with Welle Club. And the final thing that I do is Welle Essentials, which is our healthy supplements, which is so cool. We created Welle Supplements last year, and we just recently added our newest product to the lineup. So we first had an electrolyte supplement, and we've still got it, but now we have 3 flavors of electrolyte: tropical, watermelon, and blueberry lemonade. And now we have Lights Out Latte, which is our brand new product. So with actually Welle Essentials and Welle Club, I also need to be creating content for their social media pages, replying to any inquiries, and also we send out all the orders from here as well. So there'll be orders that need to go out and get packed and everything today too. So it's always busy, it's always full on. And when I didn't have help every single day, I would be up from like 9 a.m. till 1 a.m. or midnight doing work, whereas now I try to go to bed earlier so that I can get a little bit of sleep before feeding Revy, who wakes up. So I'm gonna get to it, put together my list, and then start working through the jobs. Making such good progress in my office, but I've just stepped out because I have some jobs that I want to do out here. In our lounge to the side is my little photo studio. My dad actually built this for me, like custom designed this for me based on my request, which is so cool. I love it so much. We have wheels on the bottom because that way I can wheel it around to find the best lighting. And then I've got a couple of shelves which I just have things stored on here. I have like props and different glassware, and I've got way more stuff in the garage, but it's just a little bit of the selection that I have. Some sheets, because sometimes I like to put a sheet behind it. And I have these different backdrops that I can change out. So I have an actual tile as one of my backdrops. And then I've got this backdrop, which is like, looks like subway tiles, and this one which looks like tiles. They're really cool. I've got a bunch of different ones that I can change out. And this is where I shoot my photos for our app, Welle Club. So all of our recipe photos are shot here in this little corner where I can find the best lighting. And I really need to shoot a couple of things today. The light is so nice. At the moment it's winter, so you never know what kind of day you're gonna get. But when the day is really nice and there's good lighting, you gotta maximize it and get some photos done. Already meal prepped my lunch today, which is actually the recipe that I'm going to photograph for Welle Club. It's a really yummy, super easy salad. But I'm also wanting to photograph this dessert that I've been having all the time. It's not so much a recipe, it's just kind of like a method, and it's, oh my gosh, it's honestly so yummy. I'll share it here as well on this vlog so you can try it if you're looking for like a really quick, easy dessert option. So I want to get this recipe up on Welle Club because I've been having it every single night, and this way people can enjoy it as well. And I selfishly can also add it into my meal plan so that I know the calories and the macros that I'm having. So I don't know what I'm going to call this recipe. Dave calls it my weird berry dessert, but that doesn't really roll off the tongue. So I might just call it, I don't know, raspberry berry dessert. We'll see. Here's how I make it. To make this dessert, you literally just need to start off with some cream and also some keto icing sugar. You take about a teaspoon of your keto icing sugar, 25 mils of cream, and you just mix that together so you've got like a sweetened cream, and then it's 75 grams. I mean, you could just 100% just eyeball this, but 75 grams of frozen raspberries. What's so yummy about this is when you mix the raspberries into the cream just sets instantly and it creates this kind of like hard shell. It is so good. I cannot even tell you. You could eat it just like that and that is super yummy. Maybe I'll call this berries cream chocolate because the final part of the dessert is in here. And here I have 1 square of chocolate and a little bit of coconut oil. And if you just mix that together in the microwave, it melts down. And you literally just pour that over top of your berries and it will set like hard, like a shell. And it is so yummy. Got my recipes photographed for the day, which is very exciting to have those ticked off the list. I've just put them both in the office because we'll have those for lunch. I normally try to do recipes, whether or not that's making the recipes or photographing the recipes, when I have help because it's really hard to do that with the 2 babies. Last thing I want to do before I'm going to go have lunch, and then after I've eaten, I need to go pack some Welle Essential orders in the garage, is make a reel for Welle Essentials, which is the supplement line I was talking about. Here is where we store our Welle Essentials in the pantry. We have 2 flavors of Lights Out Latte at the moment. We've got creamy chocolate and salted caramel, and then 3 electrolytes, like I said earlier, the tropical, watermelon, and blueberry lemonade. I'll leave a link to where you can purchase Welle Essentials in the description box below. We ship throughout New Zealand and Australia. Honestly, they're so good. We have them every single day, electrolytes, and also we end our night with these. The Lights Out Latte drink is a drink we formulated to help promote a restful sleep, to help you have a nice deep sleep, and it has magnesium in it, which helps promote muscle relaxation, recovery, and zinc for added immunity. So both of these products, they're keto friendly. Carbohydrates are only 1.2 grams of carbs. So I want to make a reel, some social content for our Welle Essentials page. Maybe we'll do it with blueberry lemonade because that's our OG flavor, one of our OG flavors. People seem to absolutely love this one. It is very good. I'm eating my lunch, drinking my electrolytes, and also working on editing this reel here, and I've finally got it. It's only a 6-second reel, but it took me so long. Oh my goodness, it took me way too long. And I also did a little cuddle with Rue because he's just not himself today. He's having a wee nap out in the lounge, but he also sped up on me. But I'm gonna head into the garage now and pack some Welle Essential orders because the courier is gonna be here really soon, so I need to get those ready to go. Here is our little packing station out in the garage. We really don't have a lot of space in this garage, but this is kind of the best we can do, is making it all sort of fit. What is it packed? Babies are both up. Guys, meet Erin. We won't get the babies this. This is Erin. Hi. She's our amazing nanny. So she's here with the babies. They're having nappy off time, we call it.
You don't want to see this.
Yeah.
Not right now.
It's not for the vlog. It's not for the vlog. So anyway, but I'm gonna pump quickly because I feel like it's time to pump, and the rest of the jobs to do. So I've really done like a lot. Thanks to Erin, I can actually get some work done, which is amazing. On these days, I really try just to be like head down, get as much done as possible. And Erin literally takes care of the entire house. Like, I don't know how she does it. She's amazing. She looks after Charlie, looks after the babies. Our house is always like so spotless and incredible. So anyway, I've got my pump. Let's head back into the office. Erin just left. Just look at how amazingly tidy and organized our house is. Oh my gosh, honestly, she just has like magical powers, we say. So she's off, the babies are still down. The way we have timed out the day, the work day for Erin and I, is that she puts the babies down for their last nap, and then that gives me hopefully like an extra 15, 20, some days on a good day, an extra half an hour of work time before they wake up and we start the nighttime routine. So with that time, because normally what I do is I end up doing bedtime bath time routine with the babies, make dinner, and then I sit here on the couch and I do some more work. Something arrived while Erin was here. This is a package from one of my brand partners that I work with. I'm super lucky with herself to partner up with some amazing keto-friendly brands, because Dave and I follow a keto and low carb lifestyle, and brands will send me, the brands that I work with send me products because I make recipes and need product, I guess, for content. So let's have a look and see what we've got. Oh my gosh, I was actually snacking on these earlier. These are the Something to Crow About keto friendly crispy nuts. Oh my gosh, they're honestly so good. We're like demolishing them so far. So there's 3 flavors. So I store these out in the garage. I've got like a little area for my food stuff. So I'm gonna pop those there, get the twins' bath stuff ready, get into the nighttime routine. One baby's up, but he's chilling. Dave's gonna go for a run. In an ideal world, like part of my work day, like my whole day, would include a workout. I would love to do a workout a couple times a week, but I just haven't figured out how to make it all fit yet. It's just so intense. I'm supposed to be doing postpartum exercises to bring my abs back together, but I don't even do that every day either. Do I, Roo? No, I don't. The other thing that I like to do around this time as well is make myself a protein smoothie, just as something to kind of tide me over until dinner time, because I don't make dinner until the babies are down. The babies aren't down until 7, and normally it can take a little bit longer as well for them to get down because you might have to resettle them, and by then I'm just so hungry that I just would like eat anything. While I'm waiting for Revy to wake up, I've got Rue on me feeding, and I've been meaning to say all day just to have like a quick chat, because I think that a lot of people probably are new to maybe finding my Instagram and my YouTube, and you might not actually know about my background. So years ago, I was a lawyer. I haven't been practicing law now for, this will be, oh wow, this month, at the end of this month, at the end of June, it's 2 years that I haven't been practicing as a lawyer, which is so crazy, because when I got my law degree, I thought that I was going to be a lawyer forever. Law is something I absolutely loved. I was really passionate about. But how I started all of this was actually while I was at the law firm that I was practicing at, my first law firm job. I was documenting my life on Instagram, sharing what I was doing to get healthier, because I was really overweight. I was really struggling with my digestion, just a lot of things. And I was sharing recipes I was doing, how I was trying to balance eating healthy with being really busy with working as a lawyer. And as I did that, my Instagram community started to grow and build, and I met more people. And that's really how Welle Club, my recipe app, started, was the recipes that I was sharing on my Instagram. There were so many that I created ebooks because people asked me for ebooks, and then they were asking for more ebooks and also asking for meal plans and all sorts of things that I personally just didn't have the time to be able to do. And I thought that it would be better for people to learn the skills on how to create their own meal plans. So Welle Club is something that a team and I worked really hard on for so long before it launched. There was a lot of work that went in, in the background while I was still working full-time as a lawyer, creating the app, like making the app as perfect as possible. And over time, since we launched back in November, I think it was November 2020. Since our launch, we have been able to tweak things and add in new features, and we're always doing that, which is really fun. But Welle Club was so full on and so busy that I left my job as a lawyer to pursue that full time. And I remember when I did that, I was so worried about what people would think of me being self-employed. Rue's just watching me talk, laughing. Is it funny? I genuinely was so worried about what people would think about me being self-employed, and I don't know why that I let that kind of get to me. When I was working as a lawyer and I was sharing what I was eating in my job, the lawyers that I worked with, the junior lawyers alongside me, they used to make fun of me because I would post on Instagram and share the food that I was eating. And I think that negativity, it just kind of stuck with me, and I felt really self-conscious about it. But I kept doing it because I loved it. I loved the people that I connected with. I loved what I shared. I loved just everything about it. And I wouldn't have been able to meet so many of you guys and talk with you in my DMs and my YouTube comments and things without being able to share what I do. So thank you so much for being here and for you're so funny. But seriously, thank you so much for being here and creating such a positive space for me and other people as well. It's just awesome. Oh my goodness, it's so late and I've finally made dinner. I'm so sorry, I didn't realize the time.
We're all good.
Oh, dear me. I was making stuff for tomorrow as well because I'm gonna photograph a recipe tomorrow when I get a little bit of time. And if I had it ready to go, then I knew that I'd be able to photograph it, but I did not have time. I won't have time tomorrow to make something because I don't have help. So it'll just be me doing that in between the babies. So that's in the oven. Dinner as well, I made us dinner. Dinner tonight is a recipe from Welle Club, my healthy lifestyle and recipe app. It is so yummy. This is the meatball bowl. We have Love Island on the TV. Going to watch Love Island, get my laptop out, do a little bit of work. One thing I did want to talk about that I remembered while I was cooking dinner, and Dave's here with me for this, is I wonder if people are wondering how we can afford to have a nanny help us out a couple of days a week.
Right, yep.
And I was thinking about this because it's definitely like an additional cost that, well, first of all, when we thought we were having children, we thought we would have one baby, and we thought we'd be able to kind of like juggle one baby between like me and family and that kind of thing. 2 babies, there's just no way that I can like juggle a baby and also do the work that I do throughout the day. So one thing that we do is Dave works from home, I work from home. We don't have to pay for petrol, we don't pay for parking every day.
Yeah.
We also are just really like budget conscious when it comes to like our supermarket shop, all that kind of stuff.
We also haven't bought anything for ourselves since before the twins were born. Like there's been no like discretionary spending, like we haven't given ourselves pocket money. So it's basically like
pocket money.
all income goes to bills, twins,
savings,
and twin stuff, which is nanny.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then saving for like, you know, big expenses, like if you need to like replace like a wheel on the car or go to the dentist.
Yeah.
We have like an account set up for those kinds of things so that we have money set up. If we had lots of those expenses,
Let's not even go there.
yeah, touch wood. So anyway, if anyone's wondering, that's what we do personally, and it's just a matter of us kind of like figuring out what's a priority right now. And for us, the priority is having the help. If you have family members that can help you out with your childcare, that's amazing. Not everybody has that luxury though, so yeah, you just make it work however you need to make it work. And for us, it's having lovely Erin come and help us.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna eat dinner, get into work. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed a day in the life, in the work life. If you did, I'll be sure to film more, bring you along on some other adventures. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure that you hit subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and also hit the like button because that means the world to me. Thanks so much for watching.
Happy day.
Bye.